Hey learners, welcome back to my channel English Learning Simplified. As you have already seen from the title of the video that today we are going to discuss some uncommon figures of speech. The title of today's video is 5 figures of speech that you might never heard about. We'll begin with discussing the first figure of speech, which is litotes. Now litotes is a figure of speech in which we use a negative statement in order to emphasize a positive meaning out of it. The first ever known use of litotes was discovered in 1589. The examples of the figures of speech are as follows. She is no fool. So in this sentence we have used a negative sentence in order to convey a positive meaning out of it. The first sentence is she is no fool, which means that she is smart. The other example is that was no pleasant journey. This means that it was a horrible journey and not a pleasant one. Now moving ahead to the second figure of speech, which is periphrasis or circumlocution. Periphrasis is often defined as the use of longer phrasing in place of a possible shorter form of expression. It is usually defined as a roundabout way of talking or an indirect manner of expressing your views, writing or speaking. The examples are the big man upstairs hears your prayers. So this expression is usually a reference to the Almighty God, but instead of referring it in exact words, we have described God in a roundabout manner. The other example is using passed away instead of the word died. The third figure of speech that we are going to discuss is the chiasmus. Now, chiasmus is a figure of speech in which there are usually two parts of a sentence, and the second part is a mirror image of the first one. By mirror image, I mean not always in the terms of exact word usage, but it rather mirrors the usage of concepts and parts of speech in the sentence. Now, moving ahead and discussing the example of the figure of speech chiasmus. The first example is, and these tend inward to me, and I tend outward to them. The other example is, pleasure's a sin and sometimes sin's a pleasure. So this usually shows the mirror image of the concept that is reflected in the first part of the sentence is also mirrored in the second part of the sentence. The fourth figure of speech that we are going to discuss is synaesthesia. Now, synaesthesia is usually defined as a medical condition in which one of the 5 senses simultaneously stimulates another sense. It is a figure of speech in which we use one kind of sensory experience to describe another. The examples are, heard melodies are sweet. The other example is the music breathing from her face. Here, the sense of vision is combined with the sense of hearing. The last figure of speech is cacophony, which is a blend of unharmonious sounds. It is the use of combination of words with loud and harsh sounds. Generally, it is used to illustrate something shocking, ugly, horrifying, and often unpleasant. Its example is out, damned spot, out I say, 1, 2. When then, this time to do it, hell is murky. This is an extract from Lady Macbeth's speech in which her guilt is coming on the surface. So it is usually a blend of unharmonious sounds which are reflecting the murky thoughts that are going inside Lady Macbeth's head. So this is all for the video, and do let me in the comment section if you want to see the second part of this video. Do like, share, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.